星空に溶けて消えて、もう色も意味も香りもその手触りも、夜がそっと飲み込んだ。ここにいるよ、ここにいるよ、世界の果て一人浮かんで色づいて滲んで消えてく、言えないままの言葉、ここにいるよ、ここにいるよ、君を待つよ、世界の果ての向こうで。向こうで。
Disappearing us, inviolable love, the sky is almost red, spread out. Ours should be dead, never to be said. Time won't tell at all. The night falls. I can't see any tears in your eyes. Tell me how I know by your voiceless cries. I'd be saved if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless storm? In a light like a smile with a farewell warmth inside. By the
Later than I care for, but it's still happening. Congratulations. You've already won the day by gracing and therefore humbling the UnKamen soul with your mere presence alone. You need to know you're awesome for doing that. And while what we're celebrating isn't necessarily awesome, or rather, the circumstances that lead to a stream like this are not awesome. Memories and some very particular things that happen before we get into the meat and potatoes are awesome. So it's still everyday Erdrick. That is happening, but not first. Today is Veterans Day. As my dad was a veteran of the Air Force, just like a certain family man, the only thing I can think to do on a day like this, and has been happening for years now, start with one 18-hole round of Wii Sports Resort golf. Before I do that, there's something in particular I ought to do, which feel a little limited based on what little I'll be doing. At the same time, it'll be something at all. And if I didn't do this, then Grandma Hearst would never let me live it down, and I wouldn't live it down if I didn't realize. And what I'm about to do may be a bit aged to a lot of people. It may be experience to others, maybe memory. If you feel old seeing this, one, that is not what's supposed to happen. Two, what I'm about to do is based on the fact that someone played this song at work, and I did it for 3 seconds, and it got a very loud laugh from the person playing the music, and a few other guys were laughing as well because I hadn't heard the first guy laugh like that so loud and so long. All it took was a little bit of dance, and I ended up making that happen. Smiles all around and laughs all around. And while it won't be long, I'm sure some people will recognize it. Lean with it, rock with it, 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 lean with it, rock with it. I know that ain't much, but it's still something. And I'm sure for some people it might unlock some crazy memories in the mid-2000s. That was partly for some of the people at work. Honestly, I felt silly doing it, but at the same time, it still felt worth it. If only I knew how much dancing my dad did, if any. I ought to ask my mom that the next time I talk to her. Right now, a little westward blowing wind. I'm just glad to do that. I had that in my mind all day. That would be the full range of motion. May not have been all that much, but it was still anything. Nothing like a solid drive there, far off the ground. Shouldn't be too much fun, but I can still stop them. Oh yeah, vertical doesn't mean anything. That's real nice.
Nice approach.
Let me fix this one. Now, on the vertical side of things, it's gonna look very weird because the camera is on the side. Because of how this camera is working at the moment. On horizontal, on the purple and red place, I've got the camera vertical. That's why it looks all weird. It's all of me on the side. Gotta start off with a good
Great birdie.
and gotta make sure I get my phone as well. Check my voice. Make sure to say hello to Darkwing Corey. And the mic's so far away, I shouldn't have to worry about echoing at this time. I gotta project my voice in order for you to hear me. And the computer is not all that concerning so far away. I don't suppose, Corey, you saw that full range of motion. one thing to hear it, it's another thing to actually see it and experience. Oh, that's some blustery in here. And with irons that go high in the air, it turns forward. I think I ought to go to 3 no more. Oh, nice. That ain't no hole in one. I ain't worried about that. I want to get straight away there. You love that.
Great birdie.
You love that so much. Even if I were to see my dad do this all those years ago, it'd still be a thing where one round will not face the other round. Wind is finicky, random, and a very glaring factor in the most critical of moves around. People can play the same round, but every round afterward is not going to be like what it did before unless the craziest coincidence is happening. Oh, I don't go red over bend.
Solid shot.
That feels good. I think once I get into the next hole, I need to put in the Discord that I'm doing this. And today is clothing day. And SNK has been coming up with all kinds of multiple kinds of days. Not coming up with, they celebrate all kinds of days. That's what I meant to say. Where to go to share the caption of the link. I'm the worst. I ruined everything already. I ruined a lot of things. I needed a better spot in the fairway that was going to happen without the right team. Definitely a dampener in my effort. Oh, and then she climbed going down. Right. Never feels good. I have a hard time reading. That's the power of it. Oh my goodness! Wow! That couldn't be any worse. 0.6 feet. I could not have been any worse. Now, if I hadn't OB'd, that would have been just par. Par and fine. Man, that feels bad. Wind blowing against us. Yeah.
On the green.
What this flat? A little worried about it being higher, but didn't need to. I don't suppose anyone has any memories around Thanksgiving or harvest time or Christmas time with girl and dad. I feel bad that I don't enough remember when I got my ticket. I don't think it was a Christmas thing. All I know is it was I think a Model 3. It came with Sonic 2. And my dad also bought Strider. While the details of the web content are one of the best things I'd ever got. Free console to be. Now, while still very blustering winds, very powerful winds, it's still going to push aside to fight the driver, as you see right there. Ugh. That's going to be a doozy. I can't reliably go any higher than 3 knots. Reliably. Go. I got to push over a little. That way. And it got a little wheeled, a little unwheeled. And we're still low. Now that's really going to get pushed. Like I said, it's only wedge. Wedge, how different from an iron is a wedge. In terms of navigation, weight, all that jazz. And you get it up very well. I don't think we can do all that. This
Nice approach.
that's slant. Okay,
Great par.
go get that car. Oh yeah. But not kidding. Wait, what? Feel bad about how late it is. I need to get food so I can just microwave it and get it all ready to go. Had to prepare. I hope this puts far the other rough bend. I don't want that. Could be. Doesn't seem like it. And just. Oh, it is. I want to go over. And I might have gone a little soft. At least that's scary. I don't like how this. Not at all.
Nice on.
That ain't very nice. Look at that sharp peak line. Right. Look at that. I'm scared of this. Woo!
Great par.
That got worrying for me. But it went in. And I did say no tie today. The main things are button down. I ain't looking all that fancy. I just like how this camera looks though and how it captures all of it. I don't like the chunky of it showing by mistake. Rather deal with it than not. I want to take it flat. I get plenty of not too much.
Solid shot.
That solid here. Well, from what I gather, it went through the tree and landed in a place I don't normally go. I feel like I don't remember ever getting here. That's the shot. Still hit. Probably didn't take into account being.
Great approach.
Go a little more back. I think it's gonna go all that far. Okay.
Good par.
I seem like I'm getting an okay read on these teams. Also, don't the whole position change every round this round? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm scared of this. I'm just gonna carry it a bit poorly. Important thing is he made it past the I can possibly make that though. How possibly? Oh, I gotta put a little more in just because of that hill. Oh wow, no I didn't. I put in enough power. How did that not get a replay, though? I can hardly believe I made that one. I can't believe that wasn't worthy of a replay. And I don't remember, but I swear my dad did not get a hole-in-one when he made his first record. I'm really not convinced, and I had to let go because I saw the bar bend. But I did not put enough power into that. Oh, I am past the tree. That is very edge. Not a question is if I go 3 shots, will it land on the bunker or will it be thrown past? That's the power. Again. Oh, that's but then bouncing off the line is necessary.
Nice on.
Only is much power. Still putting. Oh, that was too much. Now I gotta put in a little more. No, I didn't! No, this is happening because I thought I was good at reading the dream. I gave myself my own track. Anything though, I was still under par that halfway. So I shouldn't be the hardest on that.
Nice shot.
Maybe I ought to be a little easy. These 9 holes inspired a new generation of gamers, or brought some gamers back into the fold, or made families whole, or more whole, with these holes. I'm trying to say stuff and I'm dying here. Please stop, shut up. You know, be like golf audience. Be quiet, UnKamen. Play the game.
Nice on.
Let's see what I can do back time. Simple birdie. Always
Great
appreciate
birdie.
that. If only I could remember times my dad would ride the train. No, I thought of him when I went top golf last year. Perfect. Definitely thought of my dad there. He's been to top golf. Have one. And if you win, you go at the time of that collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, I did. So did 2 good friends. That feels fun. No, it's not.
Nice on.
I had all the worry about funk. Definitely. I gotta go like this. Ain't turning enough. If I didn't say
Great par.
that I thought I was getting a little better at reading the game, this would have still happened. No. Oh, this darkness too. I feel like that's ideal in getting up there. Really good. Oh God! I went way off course. I'm still trying to fix it. Then that happened too. One direction to another, but still on fairway. I am not going iron. gotta be pushed. And went for that OP. Might have a good shot at the thing. Now it's gonna go forward. I can hardly ever chip in. I can keep it from getting worse. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way. Then lay down the green. Ideal.
Nice on.
Perfect. Power. Not that much power though. Oh, I did wait. I had practiced so much and then I overshot. You can become sure of the fishing.
Great par.
They'll take cars and be able to. My dad was a car chud. Sometimes I'm watching golf with definitely brings tear up his ocean. I'm enjoying things. Only I had thought to ask him, especially nowadays, about it. I want to know why golf is a big deal to my dad. I wonder if he ever told my mom why. Oh God, that's overdoing it way too much. OP again. I don't know how in the world I'm overshooting you. That curve was not enough. I don't look like I'm in the bunker with the game, because I am. I have absolutely wrecked myself around. I'm still gonna play it through to the end. I don't want to call mulligan on the whole round. It's only the round, not the whole. I don't want to just rage. I wouldn't feel great about it. That's another thing I can't read. That big uphill. I hear applause and there's no reason ever right now getting applause. Not when I'm above par now. Over par. What I have to do is save myself from ending the round above par. This ain't feeling so hot. Now I'm over par. Got 4 more holes, including this one to go.
Great shot.
Let the wind push to the side. This is my roughest round all year, I think. Multiple OBs. With that wind and the iron. Fine. Blow it to my left. Hey, and that wasn't
Nice
very far in. Yeah, I'm going this. Not that much power though, I feel like. I'm getting power I want. But I didn't earn enough.
Great par.
I need a couple birdies or an eagle to feel better about myself. I gotta break even at the least. Under par in general at the
Solid
most.
shot.
Oh, that ain't great neither. That's two. I punch this off. Hey, under. That thing rolls so hard. It's burning that grass. It was burning that grass with how hard it was rolling.
Great approach.
Surely I can still salvage. Yeah, salvage. It's alright.
Par.
Ugh. Don't have many chances to turn this around, though. A little scared. Definitely been on the green.
On the green.
So far away. Not gonna be too much curve. Still gotta get plenty of power in there. Oh, come on! Accuracy and where you aim and how much power you put in. They are crucial
Good
to the
par.
game of golf. If I can't break even here, I'm gonna be upset. I don't think I should go there. Wind east, northeast, north, or northwest. That is not a risk that I am at all willing to take. Good. Greenwood my way over.
Nice
My
shot.
best chance. That way I know I'm on a solid chunk of fairway. Don't blow me down, Wayne. Isn't that either? Gotta go 3 or 3.5 shots with this. Myers getting high. Oh gosh. have all the things that go wrong. Doesn't happen. I did not swing that hard. Thank you, tree. Stopping it and pushing it. All I can do is finish. Straight away from the top. A little more power. That was one of my worst UnKamen Dad Memorial rounds of all ever. That is not how my dad inspired me to play. One, three, four, five. Oh. That could not have been any worse. That is nowhere near minus 30. I am really gonna have to step it up in January. This all starts again. But try to calm myself. Try to get back into this and remember what it is I'm doing. I will say, Erdrick, I don't know why I haven't changed that name to my team. Think about all this. All I know offhand is that I want to say hello to Sarnathium. And I'm gonna be moving stuff around as it is, but I still gotta mute the game, and I gotta need to play. It's still a rule. Whenever Sarnathium is subscribed and in chat, we've got to hear one of his many kitty slants. I don't make the rules, he does. I'm more than willing to adhere to those rules. Right now, I'm gonna put you on a little pseudo break while I get everything back in a close enough position so we can get back to everyday Erdrick while still in UnKamen Dad Memorial clothes. Give me a few minutes to fix things. I didn't need no smooth transition back into this because it ain't all that smooth a transition into the regular stuff. I did forget to put the HDMI. Let me fix that. Wii U stuff is over. Now it should be looking a little more gamey. But now I also need to bring the camera down. I wonder if I should bring it down a little more. Maybe not. I think it's all fine here. Yeah, I think we're all good here. And I didn't watch the PlayStation State of Play Asia only because that's meant, I thought it was meant for just Japan and Asian territories, despite plenty of those games coming our way. Oh, say Dragon Quest. But Zarnathium did point out something that was mentioned. So let me go find it here on the PlayStation side of things that matter to me. Should be, yes, demos for you. But The Walking Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale, those are not at all for me. At all. PlayStation doesn't seem to know me in terms of demos. Although I'm surprised. Oh no, these are most downloaded. Let's go with the new release dates. This is a demo for me. This right here. Octopath Traveler 0 prologue demo. Now that is a demo meant for me. Very, very, very much. And why is that not working there? Oh my god, for the last 5 or something minutes, I muted myself and I didn't even realize. This is becoming a bad stream. I don't even want to go through the rest of this. I just want to get back into Dragon Quest III. I was so sure I wasn't muted, but I couldn't have been more wrong. I was talking when looking for the demo. I don't know what could have happened neither, because I wouldn't have had any reason to press the mute button on my mixer. I don't know what could have happened. And I would forget very much that Spike Chunsoft has a hand in this. Alright. I don't even want to think about it. Let's just get back into Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. And then we go sailing the world looking for 6 rings, not 7, not 8, 6. All right, let's get on the boat and let's actually go do things. Not rings, orbs. 8 rings in Octopath Traveler 0. On the boats on this side. No, it's not. Which way is the boat? Do I even get to be on the boat from here? I don't think I do. I think I gotta leave town and go to the boat that way. Yeah. Okay. Let me just sail to the west, because I don't think I can go through bridges as it is. I could sail north of where I am. Maybe I will. Whole lot of stuff here, because of course there is. But I don't want to change any vocations until we get all the skills in what we're in now. Then we'll change vocations. I want all the skills at the very least. I think I'll whoosh these sea slimes. There went 2 of them. Mindy ought to handle the Mana Wars. She couldn't handle all the Mana Wars. Now Zorn's paralyzed. I can handle the rest from there. I have definitely not been doing a great job streaming today and feels bad about it. So bad. Oh, right. Paralysis can be walked off, unlike poison. Or sailed off. And defense is going up too much. I want to go for the kills there. We'll swoosh the mermans. Or the mermen. Damn it, the up defense is too much, but at least I got rid of them. At least the swoosh was good enough against the mermen. Finish them off. At the very least, I did manage to hold range of motion well enough. And I didn't come down here enough to notice the sparkly spot here. Chimera Wings, Seed of Magic, and Seeds of Strength. Or either of those. Rather, is this a secret spot? No. And there's a sparkly spot there. These are very weak enemies around here. And I wouldn't realize that that's a secret spot. And slime earrings. No way I remember what they do. A shopper or a slooper socialite. The superb taste and fashion. That's the feeling you get anyway with those slime earrings. But I don't think that was enough to really enjoy. Then we also get a Torque of Truth. I would not have realized that was a secret spot there. Tangle Wab, Dazzle Me Nots, Moonwort Bulb. Basically a whole lot of veggies. And then there's another sparkly spot way up there. I could alight there, actually. I think I'm gonna go back to the boat and alight there. Why does it say alight when you get off the boat, though? Why not dock the boat? Alight, I more recognize as an adjective, or not adjective. Yes, I think adjective, instead of a verb. Then we can go for the lump mage there. Swoosh the crabs. That whipped the wrong way. Very much. That, on the other hand, whipped the right way. And both of them were critically hit. That was very fun. You don't see that very often. And I can alight here and grab these. Strength, Dazzle Me Not, Stamina. There ain't much else I can do from here. I can handy heal all. Now we gotta keep going more north as I get out of here. That said, I could zoom to the tower. Then I can sail up, or I can go to the underground lake cave and sail south from there. The boats will appear near where you zoom to. So that's all right there. And a bunch of king squids. There should only be a need for a whoosh when we're both whacking, or we're both whipping. No, a swoosh would have been a good idea. Not now, not when their names are all in the yellow. And now whoosh felt like a not great idea. We're done now. What other news should I be mentioning? Because I'm sure there are plenty of things. I can't reach that sparkly spot, though. I don't see, unless that is. No, it's not. That is. I would not have realized that. No monster, but chests. A holy lance. A steel broadsword. Neither of which I really need. They don't feel all that helpful right now. Okay, so 4 stones in a square like that. Edina. I don't know what that's supposed to be like. Okay. I feel bad about game ranks because
they got nothing about the state of play. Yeah, they got nothing about the state of play. How not? So I can't be going to Game Ranks right now for the news. I ain't seeing any news to share from them. So frankly, that means I'm gonna have to go to IGN, much to some people's chagrin. I'm not fond of the chagrin thing, as in I don't like causing it. I know the action I'm taking is causing it, but I have to because they actually have news. Like, they love them some Arc Raiders. Has anyone played any extraction shooters or just extraction games that they're fond of that they know of? I do not know of any I've played. Or at least not offhand. I demoed that Mecha Break. That feels like extraction. If only invisible. An herb to turn invisible. I don't remember having any herb that turns me invisible. Yeah. None of these would turn me invisible. Then I forget about the more permanent book personality things. I forget all about that. Zarn will still give in and look up stuff through IGN or their YouTube, just never give a crap about their reviews. I mean, the reviews thing is understandable. And you would say the same thing if I gave numerical reviews. You would say the same thing and I would totally accept it. I just don't think I could easily do numerical reviews. It's just gotta be about the feelings and then a loop around and that my say is not final. Yours is what's final. I think before I go looking, I'll just head this way and see.
Welcome to Edina, where lineage is law and manners maketh man. Bumpkins, boors, and yokels, turn ye and be gone from this place.
Why?
Welcome to... Well...
There ain't no way
In
for
case
me.
you were wondering, yes, that is how they treat all outsiders here. I myself heard tell of this peculiar place whilst in Portoga, and came in the hope that it might inspire my next masterpiece. Oh, if I could turn invisible for but a while, my face would be adorned by a stunning smile. Ah, but where was I? Oh, yes, I was just recalling this herb I heard of that allows one to turn oneself invisible. Supposedly, it can be found in some place where heroes' bravery is tested. I was so inspired by the mystery of it all that I'd been attempting to turn it into a poem or song. Perhaps I should start by working out exactly which backwater it is found in, that I might make a ballad based on it. Oh, yes! That sounds positively splendid.
So, Fading Jenny. I know nothing about Fading Jenny. But I do know I want to say hello to Ericus. And I need to keep watch on what I mute and not mute so that I don't mess things up like I did for a few minutes. I hate what I did and I don't like it. Trying to be better about it here. I definitely saw that I unmuted myself. And unfortunately, Ericus, my dad is rolling around in this grave with how abysmal a performance or a round I did in Wii Sports Resort Golf. Not even all, I was too over par. It felt terrible. Yes, making mistakes is human. Yes, it is. But aren't I allowed for a few nanoseconds to revel in my self-loathing that I didn't do so well? Then remember it's not the end of the world and try and get myself back into a better state, knowing that it's not the end of the world and all. I feel like I should process the bad things instead of just push them aside. And this bad thing won't last very long. It really, really will not. There's one thing I have to think about though. Where is the rank 5 monster arena? I want to get more monster fights happening. Now there's another tiny little island here with a few sparkly spots. I'll get rid of the Man of Wars. Let's see if he can pressure point King Squid. And swoosh the sea slimes. No kill, but damage. There went one. I'm gonna deal with the King Squid. No, I'll go Merman. He'll try to deal with the King Squid. That's still not enough. Isn't it bad enough that you hit us all with ice? You gotta do that too. Try again with the pressure pointer. Well, everyone's still gonna be alive when this is all said and done. That's the main thing. Oh, we're close to leveling up too. I need to just destroy monsters. Silver Rosary Care Ring. Silk Robe. Silver Tiara. Snooze Stick. Saddest story ever told. And no secret spot around. It's totally fine. That feels like that'd be a secret spot up there. Now it's just you. It's defending itself. I can tell by the damage. Yeah, that felt right. Now it's not defending itself. That critical. Love landing criticals. Now I'm all fixed up. And I know Zapple. And Zarn leveled up as well. And then not just whack, but thwack. So let's hear about everything announced at PlayStation State of Play Japan. First off, a new trailer for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. How appropriate. I haven't changed the category on Twitch. It just occurred to me. I said the name and I thought, oh wait, I didn't change this, did I? And sure enough, I did not. Till now. Still better late than never, though. All right. First thing they showed was a new trailer for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. A new gameplay trailer, no less. Let's go to that secret spot there. A monster to be wrangled. Right over there. a sea slime. Schwimmer. So it could be just a swimmer of a slime, but I'd rather it be a reference to David Schwimmer, who many know as Ross Geller from Friends, who I hear was on a break with Rachel. I don't remember her last name. While I'm aware of all this, I've not seen all of Friends, and I probably don't care to. I would rather go back to living single. Marin has more sea slime pals, though. And then there are 2 cozy games coming to PlayStation. Inkobini, One Store, Many Stories, and Coffee Talk Tokyo. How appropriate is that, Coffee Talk Tokyo? We are finding a number of monsters. I'm a little less willing to get Mindy out of the Monster Wrangler vocation until we find all those monsters, actually. Let's go west, young soul, and quickly go to the other side of the world. And I think there's the other side of the world, so says the minimap. You know what, why don't I just dust a ring? I didn't even think about that. That only works on a single enemy. I may want to edge the ring. I think I do. Before that, though, no, I'll wait until this battle's done. Then I'll do the thing I should be doing. Ain't meaning abilities, meaning this here. Let's get rid of those sea slimes. Well, now he's paralyzed. And powerless to act. And one decided to run away. Now I want to do the right thing. And the right thing, to me anyway, I got a feeling. Yes, I thought it was that. What I want to do is say hello to Dingy Kicks. And it may not be OG UnKamen. I'm the only UnKamen in our family. But he is my dad. He is the dad of the UnKamen. I do have a picture of him, but for the sake of privacy and not exposing others that I don't know want to be shown, I can't quite show my dad. Pretty sure I could show my twin brother. He wants to do this stuff as well. Not streaming immediately, but he's got videos on the back burner, but I can't show my dad. I appreciate that you respect that. I'm more than willing to put this kind of myself out there in the world. I'm more than willing, but without anyone's permission or without the knowledge that they'd be okay with it, I ain't willing to do it to others. How much more until he levels up? Okay, one more battle. Here we are on the other side. Still paralyzed until now. I don't need to heal Ichiban. That's really not necessary. He's about to level up. Still rather focus on a group here. not all the enemies. A group of enemies. And swoosh that group. There we go, 3 of them. It is A-okay. That was not okay, though. And now Ichiban levels up as well. So I'm gonna try something probably in 2-ish weeks. I think that's when it arrives. I'm gonna double check, but I feel like something will arrive in 2-ish weeks. And it'll be something new for me to try. Now, ideally, 1 to 5 days, so it could be next week or it could be this week. But if I had a standing desk, I'd probably feel a little better. But since I don't have the wherewithal to consider such a thing right now, I'm gonna do what Zor Dawn of Doom does. I'm gonna get a way better stand for the webcam, and then adjust it and the monitors so that 1 hour I sit, another hour I stand, and alternate that. I feel like that'd be a good idea if sitting will slowly kill you. What does forbearance do? Forbearance makes him a wall to take up every bit of damage meant for anyone else. Can't go up there, neither. But I can go up here for this sparkly spot. I can and I am. Seeds of luck and strength. And battering rams. I think I'll take that chance, and I'll also beastly bullwhip the likes of them. And swoosh them. Look at him take all that hurt. There goes 1. And there go 3 more. But did Ichiban take all that sleep or what? All out assault, that hurts. Those are some rams there. And a decent number of them, too. I'll just ride the boat along the edge. Then back to the Morning Star for this. They ain't beasts. It's only been an hour and a half. That feels like it's been longer than that. Feels like it's been closer to 2 hours, but no. Then just defend. But still, why am I yawning so much? Moonwort bulb to ward off paralysis. Which walking can do that as it is? Not much around here. But a monster ready to be wrangled. But where here in Grimland? Where, oh where can I find a monster that's ready to be wrangled? I already feel myself getting tired in ways I don't want to. There's no good reason for it. Monster, 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 where be you? There's a whole lot of lantern torches. Not sure which they are. Where is that monster available during the day? It's nearby somewhere, somehow. There. Another ram. You're really getting my goat. Bleeding brilliant. Off I trot then. Please do trot, Bartholomew. There's two pun-like things in there. Bartholomew. Now I ought to see what this place is even about here, but there are chests and some other things to grab. Like I totally missed a bag near the chest, kind of thing. There's really not much. There's something there, though. That's why I had to keep searching. Another mini medal. I need more stuff to do more things. I swear I'm hearing clicks or something. I must be that tired when I shouldn't be when I slept. Now that's some expensive stuff. Warhammer and Zombies Fame. The Flame Shield. Raging Bull. Cheap medicinal herbs and a light spell. I feel like I said shori when I should have said story. Is there anything in here? Tell me he's got the black key or tells me where to go find it. There's a top hat and another mini medal. Nothing new there. Top hat. Let's see. None of us can wear that. That feels like more for a gadabout. I don't need nothing here after all. Now, let me, while stuck in place, talk to the old man. Oh, my eyes. I need the face, or I need the ice again. I don't think I want to call break, neither. I think I simply want to go rub my face and eyes with ice. Sure seemed to give me a second wind when I did it the previous stream. But gotta try. It got so bad. Oh, wait, you gotta see me. It got so bad, I had to force myself out of the chair. Pirates who left a bone behind. Mod Rod. Not heard of the Mod Rod. Can change you into anything you like. King of Manosa had it. Ultimate key could open a teleportal there. I don't know where Manosa is. What did he say? Oh, he's the shop. There are so many places to go to explore, mate. I don't see no sparkly spots around here. I do see a secret spot. And yeah, the ice to the face does give a jolt of energy. It really, really does. I need stuff for a warrior to be able to do more than just single target things. I would love for that. I don't expect it. It'd be nice. There go 3 of them. And sure fix itself. Not that it'll matter much longer. See? And a sparkly spot up here. What we got in this wagon? Fur hood, leather kilt, oomph powder. Sure to keep warm, but it ain't enough. No monsters here. Totally forgot about a bag in a secret spot. Oh, a lot of money there in that chest. I don't think it's worth going back to that secret spot, though, just to get the bag thing. If that bag had a mini medal and I didn't get it, I'm gonna be so infuriated. I don't think that's the case, though. Now, there's not much left of this island to see. Still want to swoosh. Especially with that in mind. There they all go before they can make any moves. A seed of magic. Now, is there anything on this outcropping up here? Yes, there is a sparkly spot. What's here? Silver Cuirass Battle Fork. Oh boy, that's some nice defenses there. Big defenses for her. But he can use it better, I'm sure. Then that'd be good for single target stuff for her. I'll find uses of that. Now feels like a time to sail south. And I never did go back through everything in the state of play. I'm supposed to read one thing at a time after battles. Let him swoosh them. See, Slime B didn't want the rest of that smoke. Can't blame them. The only thing that would make it better is if they were metal slimes or liquid metal slimes instead of sea slimes. But there they go. Okay, so another thing announced at State of Play Japan. Let's see. Broken Lore Unfollow and Broken Lore Ascend. Psychological horror elements. Unfollow is January 16th and Ascend summer. I don't think I need either of those myself. I would feel better asking who does want that and get answers from people. I am really bad at being social with my friends that are IRL anyway. When doing an everyday X or everyday stream series. I don't mean to be bad, I just am. Let's stick with a whoosh right now. I forget about how fiercely they hit. Good, we're not affected. Can't be affected. Okay, we're out of there. Now, what I'm sure people would really want is Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. March 12th, 2026. That's gonna be something for them horror fans. Sparkly spots abound here. Dragon Scale Leg Warmer. Dragon Tail Whip. Oh. Dragon Shield. Let me see about these. Decent damage to enemies from the Dragon family. I ought to give it to her so that she can catch up with me in terms of the hurts. Then protects against fire and ice breath attacks. I get more out of it from this. That was some nice sparkly spot stuff, though. Glad to have gotten that. And nothing there. No monsters nearby. This is a big part of the land here. We'll go swoosh. You go for the power. There's a critical. We get hit with swoosh. They're all down in one turn. And for me, and probably also Zarnathium at this point, and I forget if Sakurubi, I forget all who's playing, but January 22nd, there will be Dynasty Warriors Origins, Visions of 4 heroes. We'll be working with Zhang Liang as part of it. I need that stuff. May have been too late for me to get a good value price of a physical version of Origins for PS5. It ain't on Woot no more on the PS5 side of things. Coagulant and Tangled Webs. They ain't enough of nothing. Too many enemies here. And then swoosh again. I couldn't do that though. And paralysis again. I hate it so much. We whip them. Feels right. And it was almost right. Whatever. Then Gran Turismo 7 talked more about the Spec 3 update, and then the Gran Turismo 7 Power Pack, bringing real racing to the series, like a 24-hour race. Realistic and hardcore racing to Gran Turismo at least once they wanted to bring. So this Power Pack will be released for sale along with Spec 3 at the end of the year. So I got a rough when. It'll still be a while before leveling up. May not be about going to level 100 in this game. Black bandana, speed of agility. I don't think we can do anything about that. No. Now that I saw what it looked like, I see for sure meant to be for thief or bandit or whatever they're called in this game. But I still came and I still grabbed the stuff. Still wanted to do that. And agility and strong medicine. A number of sparkly spots around here. Including a shipwreck. 10-ton toupee, party dress. Sledgehammer! We got a free sledgehammer! Whoa! Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's not the hammer I was going for. I guess it was Warhammer, but it's still more powerful than what Ichiban has. So still a little whoa. Warp balls in defense. And then a place there and a sparkly spot there. Holy water, divine dagger, and vanishing bell. Metal slimes! There's 8 of them. I can't be all that sure if what would even work, if anything. All I can do is try. Very sure immune to magic. A number of them are willing to stay. Yeah, immune. I ought to still spiked steel whip. No whip, but a monster pylon. Man. We still killed one. To kill one is still a win. What's this here? Teleportal shrine, and there's a teleportal we can access. 3 of them. I'm always there, right behind you, he says. I need to know where these teleportals take me. A friendly metal slime in the Romarian outpost. So now we have a metal slime to be willing to fight in a monster arena. Steely. Rescued 30 monsters. And the Monster Wrangler feels like she now knows a little bit more about monsters. Let me read this here. 4 Bandai Namco games, all featured. They have DLC on the way. Once Upon a Katamari, Pac-Man World 2 Repack, Digimon Story Time Stranger, and Super Robot Wars Y. Katamari players have cosmetics and sounds. There's a Sonic the Hedgehog crossover in World 2 Repack. New Monsters in Digimon with Episode Pack 1, Alternate Dimension. In collaboration DLC for Super Robot Wars Y. With Galactic Whirlwind Brigger, the Big O. And of all the things, it don't make no sense because not an actual robot. Unless he's made into a robot this time somehow. Futo PI, Portrait of Kamen Rider's Skull. I forget if Skull's there, but Futo PI is a sequel to Kamen Rider W. The two protags are a single Kamen Rider, one of body, one of soul. Unless they go into extreme mode, in which both bodies and souls are things. And I can't open that because I ain't got the key. But I did get the metal slime. So that's one teleportal. I'm going into the middle one last. It just feels like it'd be right. Where here? Wayfarer's Chapel. Yeah, sounds about right. Then what's in the middle? Then I'll call for an actual break here soonish. Let me go over here. And from one portal to another in Olivia's promontory. All that is the other side of the Wayfarer's Chapel. That ain't enough of nothing at all. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, that's annoying as all hell. I don't like it. Teleportal Shrine felt rather unnecessary. I hate how bad that felt. I know I should be calling for a break, but there's stuff around here too. These whips will be enough. I know it, I know it, I know it. Look at that, she's getting better. And her abilities get a boost thanks to her better understanding of monsters. Now she knows lashings of love. That's real good there. So, no, we're not done yet there. Attack on a group of enemies that can deal heavy damage to humanoid family foes. Like Robin Hoods or Hoodlums. Had to be doubly sure there was no sparkly spot around there. Then I can't enough be sure of where towns are. Now, I don't want to sail all the way, but I think there's one on that side. I'm going to check for any sparkling spots around here, though. Let's get rid of the sea slimes first. Thank you, Mindy. You did real well there. Should be fine here. She's damaging more than I am. I still feel like giving her the Dragon Tail Whip was the right move. I mean, double check. Double. I still better do that, too. Ain't nothing around here, after all. So there are humanoid enemies here. Toxic zombies. I'll have her lashes of love on the He-Do Voodoo. Critical. I feel like that did good. Mid-heal kind of got rid of all of that. And one decides to run off. Nobody wants to smoke, do they? Just had to be really, really sure. Then, they ain't beasts, so we'll just whip them. Felicia Beacon. I don't know whether Felicia or Felicia. Maybe Felicia instead of Ballista. I honestly don't know. But I do know I want to sail south now. Feels like the dawn is breaking. A light shining through. You're barely wanking, and I'm tangled up in you. Yeah. More swoosh here, too. There goes the first. That was damage. And more defense there. That's okay. Save the MP. We're good there. So, Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 4 has a release date of December 16th. And I did not at all do the latest Festival of Accord. I'm ashamed. I feel bad about that. Still time until we get to the next level. There's a town down this way. I can totally pray there. Is it a town or is it a simple dwelling? Feels more like a simple dwelling now. But it's still something. It may not be a place I can pray. Where in the world is this? Must be a lumberjack's house. There ain't nothing to rummage through, neither. Someone's building a town here. It would please and profit the people of the world. Need trade, and need a merchant. Any merchant will do. So, we're east of Persistence here. East of Persistence. I wonder if Persistence is to the west on the other side of the mountain then. And I can't sail from there. Where even is there? Yeah, where is there? I don't remember marking that in any way. I don't think I have. I can hardly do much. I guess I'll have to sail up this way, though. It's taking me time to get to a prayer place, though. I probably don't need to because I'm not going to switch any games, so what's the problem? Problem at the moment is not finishing reading up on all this, but I'd rather not yet. Oh, we're gonna see slime there. Why so many monsters gotta run off too? Got a sparkly spot. Full plate armor and iron helmets alongside a little gold. But nothing here for any of us. Nothing worthwhile. As soon as I see a sparkly spot, I gotta rush toward it. I gotta. We'll swoosh the shells again. This'll be fine here. See? I'm probably gonna rub more ice in my face again. All this yawning. And I gotta stream in the morning again. Now that's nothing. Until backup shows up, then it gets crushed too. Let me read up on another thing. So, SpongeBob had been leaked. I didn't know about Knights or Super Monkey Ball, but they're all coming as free characters in December, January, and February, or their media are for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. They will not have any unique lines because of so many potential interactions amongst the Sonic characters. Which that makes sense, but if Miku's got her own voice, then I'm just angry about that. Persistence up the river and Pfeiffer's Spire over the western mountain. Up the river. More enemies here. I'm gonna gust-a-rang them. And Monster Pylon. And how about a mid-heal for him? There goes the merman. Very much left of that handsome crab. Now he's stricken by the ugliness of defeat. Sparkly spots around here. And I missed totally what was gotten because I couldn't get my thumb off the stick. I was totally going for that spot. Gust-a-rang again needs to happen. No. can hardly get myself to move enough. I can hardly move still. Thought I'd be fine, but no, I'm really struggling here. But I haven't gotten 2 hours of this in. Not yet. Ugh, too many yellows. There they both go. Okay, that auto-saved. He's stamina, moonwarp bulbs, and agility. Okay. I've never needed a break more than I do now, and I feel bad. I need it so badly. Oh no, the ice did not do nearly enough like I thought it would. Still gotta get the 2 hours in. That is required and what I'm planning on doing. All that said, as soon as I meet the Elgato, that's not the Elgato, I gotta change the name on that. I need to snack for sure, then rub my face with ice again. Because we're getting clues about what to do to find orbs. Stretch, relieve yourself, get a drink, get a snack. We'll make our way to persistence. I almost forgot I had to hit pause on Spotify. So before we get back into Dragon Quest III, turns out there's an unboxing I'm allowed to do. Uncle Shaq done sent me something, so I want to see what's in here. And I can still have the music play. If it's too loud, please tell me. If anything, I kind of want to turn it down my own self. Feel like that'd be a little better right now. So, big box, Redbubble. Let's simply cut into this and see what my brother got me. And I feel bad I can't get anything for him. And I don't know what reason there could be, if any, and there doesn't have to be any, to gift me something. I mean, there really doesn't have to be a real reason. Whoever sent me that Switch 2 may not have had, like, a reason I know of. I mean, they told me, but I don't know. Wanted to be kind, for one. Let's see here how to lay this. I want to be the one that's first. I think here's good. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Anyone who knows me knows why I would remark the way I just did. Is it a painting or feels like a painting? Not a painting, a framed artwork. And there's a lot for me to cut through. Yeah, it's on a canvas. It's framed artwork, or it's canvas artwork. Basically, just take something and print it on a canvas frame. As soon as I get through all of this, though. I ain't got no scissors in here. Okay. Get that out of the way. I'll try and remove all this, not red tape, but clear tape. Okay, we're getting there now. But no one needs a reason to be kind. It costs nothing to be kind. I just can't figure it. But all that matters is that it's kind. I still can't help but wonder why, though. I definitely had to figure out where to put this. Maybe I want it out in a more public place. If anyone knows me well enough, plenty of you do, don't know why this is used. Uncle Shaq then gifted me a canvas of effective artwork from World Ends With You Final Remix. It feels more like Final Remix than the original The World Ends With You. Only thing missing would be that other Reaper, or what was she? She was part of that Reaper team, I think, in Neo. But this explains why Uncle Shaq asked what a favorite video game of mine is. Plenty of you know this is one of the absolute tops. So it was very much worth it that I show this on screen. Man, where am I gonna put this? Where?
Can't easily put it on a back wall in the main room. I can't just simply leave this in here. I'm sure I can, but I'd rather not jazz up the main room by having this very cool artwork here. Maybe also the smaller canvas of me as Kamen Rider 01. If anyone recognizes this that comes through that door or looks through that door, I will fall over in excitement. But Uncle Shaq, thank you too much. If I only knew how to properly repay the kindness, because this could have been on a video game of your own, or could have been something for you. Why something for me? What could I have done to warrant this? That's what I want to know, and anyone on Vertical absolutely cannot see. I feel so bad about that. If anything, though, this is a major reason as to why people should be following on the purple or the red places instead of the white plates. Man. I have to question Uncle Shaq on this. I can't not. I have to question him about this. It's awesome. And I suspect he figured this was one of the tops for me, but couldn't be sure of which one to do something like that. So while I try to figure out where to put this, I ain't got nowhere I can actually well seat it. I don't think I can go out of the pretty mountain. Oh, that's actually kind of... Yeah, that'll do. Now we definitely got to get back into Dragon Quest III HD 2. Let me get the music off. Get back into that. And start going other places to do other stuff. Then I also got to unmute the game so you all can hear that. I'd prefer you hear the game instead of not. And anything that needs to be done before midnight, I've done, so I'm good there. I'm glad about that. All right. Got that sparkly spot, now I'll be going up this way. Another poisonous bog. A little scared here, I didn't heal up. What I feel like doing, just whipping or boomeranging. Yeah, I'm gonna boomerang. And then what do I feel like? Making him a whipping boy. Or put on forbearance. I think we're gonna muster pylon. And we're gonna swoosh.
Okay.
Wind works on the things there. But now we're taking the damage. It'll be okay if I can bring them back. If I can bring him back. She can soothe us with song.
Okay, he's back.
Return to us.
Okay, let's see here. How about a Mercurial Thrust? And then a swoosh. At least you're just fixing yourself. And everybody's asleep. And ran off. We're still alive, at least. That got bad. Got a good bit of gold there. Going in here for the fur vest, the Dohican. Not the Mohican, Dohican. Let's see here. Dohican. They become the biggest clown around. We can go back through by type now. A lot of this we just don't need. A monster to be wrangled around here. Up there, a zombie. Well, that's all good there. Hell. First of the zombies there. Another prayer ring in there. Oh, Luminous Arise. I need to get Luminous Arise so badly. Oh, so badly I need that. Are there any other bags or pots around here? I'm not convinced, but I'm still looking. Oh, there's a barrel. Fizzle retardant soup. I don't think I'm worried about that, though. A persistence ain't around here. Didn't lose too much health, though, going through fog. I gotta get Luminous Arise. I do. Not seen anything else really. Need the demo Octopath Traveler 0 very much as well. And Gustarang all this here. I think a Monster Pylon would be best there. Oh, Zarn's MP is getting low. Like real bad low. Was that 3 attacks that the Hades Condor did? Sure was a lot of attacks. Get rid of all of them. Well, I leveled up. My HP's back. Okay, more news from the state of play. The Witch and the Curse, or Nevergrave, the Witch and the Curse. So, let's see. Metroidvania roguelike coming March 5th. There was gameplay, and it highlighted many bosses, environments, and abilities. Now I have a spell that can hit everything in the form of boom. And I also have zing. So that's exciting. Now I have a spell that hits everything, not just the fruit. I need kaboom afterward. There's gotta be a town or a shrine or somewhere to zoom to from here. Boomerang leather kilt? No. And there's no such thing around here after all. here, I can totally... They resist the wind anyway, so I want to spike the steel whip. And whip that. Whip it good. I'm glad it didn't dazzle Mindy. All good there. But this is not a great place to sail here. And surely one more battle, Zarn levels up. That'll be good to feel too. He'll get all his MP back. Not this again. Won't be as much damage right now, but it'll still be anything. If only he could know boom and kaboom. That'd be fun. Or a staff that could boom or kaboom. There was stuff there. Yeah, that's 3 actions I thought I saw. They're all down. Now Zarn gets all that MP back. And there's a new tactical hero shooter called Fate Trigger coming next year. So, of course, unique characters in the Fate universe in the style of a third-person hero shooter game. Not a big deal to me. What is Insulatable? Insulatable. A barrier to protect from breath attacks. Rather specific, but it'll still come in handy. Eventually. I gotta get out of all this, though. There went one, and the other 2. Yeah, that's all fine there. Real quick. And then more talking about Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And another closed beta test will be happening on December 5th through 7th. So that'll be fun, and I hope I can get in this time. I want to share that game with you all, see how I feel about it. I don't feel like sailing down that way. I feel like sailing up through here instead. There's plenty of land to go through, actually. That I would not realize. I do realize the sparkly spot there when I see it. Why are there so many of them here that are different? Now let's Mercurial Thrust. Then what do I feel like? Just an attack. That's all I can think of. Should it be a fireball? Fried chicken? Then Zarn slept again. But I hallucinate and I'm not always able to see. That's all good there. I don't know what that is. Voodoo gooder. That ain't no do-gooder, he's just voodoo. Brought back enemy. Thank you, critical hit. That's bad. Medical herbs or medicinal herbs, seed of defense, seed of wisdom. We gotta squelch that. back to the boat. I said back to the boat. I think I really want to get rid of them. They gotta go. How did that not even? Get rid of the condor, quick. Just in case. There it goes. There went one. Okay. There's the healing. We can all see now. We good. So there will be new Elden Ring Night Ring DLC with the Forsaken Hollows. And only a few weeks away on December 4th. And there will be an all-digital Japanese language PS5 coming November 21st. Why is that, though, exactly? Japanese specific. And then we're also getting, unlike them, just with the PS5 that's Japanese, Japan and us are getting the PS5 monitor. 27 inches with vivid visuals, VRR support, and a built-in charging dock for the DualSense. No price or release have been announced. I can't get myself to get such a monitor. I feel like you'd be paying for the brand. Ichiban leveled up here. My, what? How now, brown cow? There's a teaser trailer for Toy Story 5. And despite being a lost toy, Woody and Buzz reunite? I thought Woody became okay with being a lost toy with Bo Peep. So something doesn't make no sense. Musk, Chimera Wing, and some gold. Toy Story really could have stopped and I'd have been fine. I can't make any sense out of it. All fine there. And then AliExpress early Black Friday sale. AliExpress is how I got this mic and this mixer and this arm. So what even there would be worth for me? So while there are Hong Kong imports, there are Switch 2s and international Switch consoles are region unlocked. So they can be used in the US without any problems and without any modification. And the Switch 2 hardware and physical games are also region unlocked. So there'd be no issue whatsoever trying to get any of that. There's electric bikes, electric scooters, 3D printers. I ain't too worried about that. Generic portable gaming handhelds with a whole lot of unofficial stuff there. A monitor, 16 inches. And a power station. Apparently one of the most popular ones at that. And another one. What else? A very popular flashlight. Then Warhammer 40K figures. That's all I got headlining this article. I'll go up this way and do that. Then I have to go up that other way, go other places. Seed of Magic and Diamond. Well, shit. There's a secret spot over here, too. Iron Lance, Leather Cape. And what's over here? No monster, but a barrel. With a mini medal, which is important. It does matter. It's the only thing here that I understand because a mini medal is rather important. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough for the next reward. I may wait until I get 30. And more. That could be an instant kill if I'm not careful. That could have been bad. And then what do we get from it? Oh, I need to sign up for the Avatar Legends beta. I gotta sign up for that. Checking here. No. Shell armor. Before I get the shell armor and put it in the bag for safekeeping, I better check that beta. Avatar Legends. Or rather, closed alpha. Yeah, it's a closed alpha playtest, not beta. An alpha. That is the email to use. And I'm not 35 yet. Almost, but not quite. What is my most prominent social media account? I hate the thought of it, but it may be that, and I hate it. On the other hand, this is a better question if I stream or create content. That is way better. But this, I'm not so fond of. I think it is the most prominent. In terms of skill level in fighting games, I'm pretty sure more people would say I'm advanced over intermediate. And I am very familiar with both the Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. I watched both of them. Probably not a hardcore fan, but I am very familiar. I could probably reasonably dedicate 4 to 7 hours. No, I think 1 to 3 would be the smarter answer. I'm comfortable with written feedback, bug reports, and balance notes, and I've done playtests before. Then there's this for the Discord. I have to join the Discord. I don't mind it. But I can't see from here. It's on the other side. It's on the other monitor. I can't move it like I can other things. I don't know why. But I was able to see it here. But I don't think I joined like I thought I did. No, I did. There I am. Yes, consent and privacy policy. Signups close on November 20th, so you still have 9 days to go to sign up for this. So no worries here. All right. Is the shell armor any good for anybody even? No. It ain't good. Need to go this way anyway. I'll get off the boat once I make my way to the other side. It'll just make more sense. Nice mountains, though. I'm forgetting to heal me. There's a critical in there. Zarn must be faster than Ichiban. That's what it's feeling like here, anyway. Yeah, let's handy heal all. Sparkly spots gotta make Grimoire happy. Unsealant, dazzle me nots. They ain't enough for me. Can I light up there? Then money and magic water and some kind of earring. Arrow foil. They're accessories. It's an accessory. I don't feel like it. Fancy diamond. I don't feel like going there. Now I don't feel like having Zarn attack. Probably could have had him. No need to whoosh. Now we're all good here. Yeah, no. I don't need any of this here. Well, here's an opinion to read soon. After the next. Whoa. Oh no, I need to point out that there is a Lego set on the way for the one, the only, The Legend of Zelda. It's not going to focus very well, I don't think, unless it did now. But hopefully you can see a Hylian shield there and some blondish hair. Maybe hard to see, but that is totally linked there. I see the way the hair parts, it definitely feels like Ocarina of Time. A few games have fairies, but that totally looks like Adult Link from Ocarina of Time. Apparently to recreate a scene from it. That said, Adult Link doesn't hear, pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Oh! I couldn't do that grunt, I tried. Okay. I forgot that they actually did a Legend of Zelda thing in the first place. September 2024, 2,500 piece Great Deku Tree for $300. 2 builds in one. One of Ocarina of Time and one of Breath of the Wild with those pieces all together. And let me not entertain the leak. I don't think we'll be able to see this very well. I can still try. Now I have to go out and back in just to see a tease of it. I want to watch on X, or rather Twitter. I guess I'll have to actually go to Twitter to do that. I just feel dirty putting it in my social media tab thing. There's no good that can come from that. So where's Nintendo? All right, I can just go this way with notifications. Or so I thought. How is it not there? Yeah, I guess I am gonna have to search Nintendo. No, there's that. And now I see things. So here's the teaser in motion. Oh, that would explain things. What's being shown is the final battle of Ocarina of Time. The remains of Ganon's castle, and then Ganondorf transforming into Ganon. So that's what that was. I'd have been on there for like 7 minutes, huh? I was on there for a good while. Now there's more sparkly spots to be found. Love getting that in. And that. Gotta get this sparkly spot on this inlet. All grassy, green moonwort bulb, special medicine, and seed of luck. Blah, blah, blah. I know I could go there, but I want to see about here. And more of these. There goes one and another. And 3 in total. Now, the opinion of Reggie Fils-Aimé. He scratched his head a little bit after seeing the initial Switch 2 lineup. From a business perspective, he scratched his head. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, and Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon Legends ZA. What Fils-Aimé underestimated was the enhanced Nintendo Switch 1 content. He thinks that's compelling. Then stuff you get for free on NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, helps drive start momentum, and Bonanza was a key driver to them, in his opinion. More complimentary as the Switch 2 to be a platform for the biggest third-party games, but Nintendo needs to enable other developers to take advantage of its hardware potential, like enormous games like Tears of the Kingdom onto a tiny cartridge through intimate knowledge of the Switch's innards. In Fils-Aimé's opinion, Nintendo will never be a direct competitor to PlayStation. It's not how they think about their business, but if they welcomed the latest core gamer type of content, like the latest Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty, there's potential for that, he thinks. And there's a player base on the Switch 2 for those games. He imagines the team thinks every day about making sure third-party devs have the tool sets that they have the full capability to bring the best of their games onto the Switch 2. Microsoft held back from going all in. It did launch a couple of games on Switch 1, like Grounded and Pentiment, but that surprises Fils-Aimé that Xbox hasn't fully embraced it from a software perspective. Some games could easily be ported over to Switch 2. He's surprised there hadn't been more of that, especially with this into the holiday time frame. All through the fall, he expected an announcement, but he was surprised it didn't happen. If anything, Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush could fit on the Switch 2, in all honesty. But then Microsoft's pledge also to put Call of Duty on Nintendo hardware. They did say they would, but Black Ops 7 hasn't done that. Izame enjoys his Switch 2 so far, but the company didn't send him one for free. He's back to being a customer instead of one of the lead marketing men, the president of Nintendo of America. He sure kicked butt as that president, though. Oh yeah, Doug Bowser will be stepping down soon, last I checked. Fork of Truth, pointy hat. Blah blah. More sparkles. Iron armor, dragon scale. Blah. Zombie Spain. Light shield. I feel like those are worthwhile things. Yeah. That's power. I can take this for myself instead of give it to him. And then he can equip the light shield that we got for free. No need for that. There ain't no town or anything around here. That's bad news. So where should I assume? I'm thinking down there. But I don't know where that is. Before I go, I need to double check if there's anything else around here. Then what? Whip them and go for the swoosh on them. We can try and kill them fast. Oh boy. I'm not willing to win this fight here. Now, if it were the original or remake before the HD 2D last I checked, definitely the original. Would have had to go back to, okay, I thought there was something stuck there. But would have had to go back to the party planning place. Go get me back. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing anything about where that place in South America is. I feel real bad about that. Did I go on that landmass of Alaska and northern Canada? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Wow, I'll just go east from here. That would be enough. But I ought to go to Aliahan and rest for free. That'd feel better. I like free sleep. It just feels right, no? Yeah, this just feels right to do. Oh, right, I can go to the Mini Metal Manor, too. Must not have. Now, let's squelch again. Then to the Mini Metal Manor. Let's get some prizes, or prize. Oh, was it 27, not 25? Agility ring. That ain't enough of anything. It's anything. 30 for a staff of resurrection. And then back over. Town. Back over to Muir, and I should have gone outside, of course. But I still got this here. Now let's get on here and let's sail simply east. We gotta work on them, though. Those shell slimes are definitely annoying as all hell. Finally, they get hit, but that was too much. And there goes them. All fine there now. Now we can keep going. And see what's over here. Money, money, and a smart suit. And I'm a sparkle spotter. Which means I don't have to get any more. But it's still worth getting. Found interacted with 100 of them. I'm glad I managed that. And there's another one up there. I can't just leave them be. Doesn't feel right. Can't circle to defend. It's gotta select a command to defend. That wasn't much experience, though. Silver Rosary, Holy Lance, and Copper Swords. Not enough. Then I would not realize a sparkly spot up here, probably because I didn't come this way. Probably more here than I realized. Ah, damn it. Oh, I should deal with the Man of War. Yeah, I'm enough for the Man of War. Oh, managed to get that. Mindy's too slow. She's actually a bit slow now. I see this sparkly spot here, so I may as well grab it. Diamond, medicinal herbs, and moonwort or herbs. Not enough. Now, a secret spot is giving stuff. It's probably around here. No, it's not. All it is a pot. A Chimera wing. Probably another pot or a bag or something. Feels not great, man. Feels bad, man. Was it only the one pot? It might have been another one hidden within the bushes. That ain't nothing there. Maybe the monsters around there. I don't know which one I should go for here. I'm gonna go with this. They gon' hit though. And they gon' dazzle. I don't like that at all. At least all three of them got hit. All two of them got hit. Ichiban is still alive. There goes that. I don't want Ichiban to die. Oh, he's dead! Okay. Well, how about I try to zen him? How about she soothing song? And then he try to zen him. Back to life. Back to life again. Now it's all right. We all alive for that. Could have been worrisome, but it's not as much now. Pfeiffer Spire. I don't know that I need to be here right now. Feels dangerous. That feels like a red door. Can get in. Red Knights, lethal armors. I don't know that I want to think about that too much right now. They hurting a little. Too much dazzling. An oomph is a bad idea. At least they got hit. Up their attack and down our defenses. That's bad too. Not much left of them. Not enough MP at least. Everyone's still alive. Stuff is missing. Except for that. That's alrightish. I better handy heal all though. Or I can just zoom right outside of here. Yeah, I'll do that. I think that's okay. So I ought to sail. I think I'm gonna sail. Get back on the boat. No sparkles there. I'll do that. Think about trying to pressure pointer. Definitely Monster Pylon. And probably nothing real. There's a kill. And there go more kills. No sparkles over here except up there. Scale, shield, chain whip, Wayfarer's clothes. I can just sail across the side there. That island looks peculiar in particular. Alright, I can go there too. But I gotta go over here. Maybe I'll put on the zombie's bane. With a flame slash, no less. The pressure pointer of the Hades Connor, or Hades Condor. There goes the toxic zombie. Thank you, monster friends. That was a critical death there. Special medicine. Or dazzle me not some 300 coins. I don't feel like traversing all this right now. Just the sparkly spot. Now, how about back to the Gust of Rang? I think that's more than all right there. Those swooshes hurt, though. Too much yawning again. Why so much? I wonder, I probably will auto-save and then have to call it. So I think, anyway. And Zarn moves fast. He really does move fast, though. Alright. We have an auto-save here. All I gotta do is load that. Although I could stop adventuring as well. Either one of those would be fine, and it would get me to no music here. I didn't think to mention what food holiday it is today. National Sunday Day, but on Taco Tuesday. When was the last time anyone has had a sundae of any kind? The sundae of any edible kind. And who could I raid? I don't think I should be raiding them. That does not feel like a game I could even consider getting into at all. No. Not there. Maybe this here, because an interesting thing. That's probably what I'm going to go with here. If I had to guess. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with here. I start by saying, oops. I mean for that. See it from quick save. And then quick save again. I don't feel like having music on when this happens. I put the controller further away. You want to be cooler than you already are, not that. You can copy and paste this raid message. And it'll have to be an earlier stream tomorrow so I can get at least the 2 hours in. We're gonna rate Nefarious Ness. They say they're a Canadian werewolf and love the big booba. I used to see their face, but now VTuber, or PNG tuber rather, playing a game called Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. And they played Days of the Blade on the PS3. I think that was the launch title. So yeah, I really got to figure out where to put Neku in the gang. And I got to ask why it was this. And for what reason, when it could have been getting another video game for himself. But I don't want that to be confused with ungratefulness. I just didn't expect to be gone to that length for, and I can't think of any reason why there would be. I'm sure I'll get over it tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. Believe in yourself. Please have notifications on because I don't want you missing anything exciting that could happen. Oh, say like unboxing that. You're awesome. Pass it on. I almost caught my sleeve right on the arm of the chair. And until next time, stay uncommon. Later.